I'm responsible for building the larger of our two projects. One of them is, we call it the E-Box 3200, and that's a large-scale development effort. We have between 13 and 15 components with 15 million lines of code. And Rational's ClearCase UCM manages that. I think by implementing Rational's ClearCase UCM from the start of a project, we were able to be up and running, start our development cycle right away, and we didn't have to invest a lot of time and planning in our own tool set. Rational's ClearCase UCM helps me manage the development cycle across 70 Unix system developers, and it helps me understand what changes are being put into the development stream. It helps the development community be notified of what's going on with the day-to-day development cycle. I think UCM enables the developer to also be more independent and be more self-sufficient and not so dependent upon the release engineer. So they can fix each other, they fix each other's problems when they happen, build breaks, they see what's going on, they're notified about what's happening, and they can keep the ball rolling in the cycle. I think that Rational's ClearCase UCM product gives us the ability to manage change sets, and that management at that level helps us track the changes that are going into the development streams. And this helps other organizations outside of development and QA. It helps marketing, and it helps project managers learn about what's going into the code as it's happening. And this will become even more important in the future when we have to start sustaining some of our releases that have already been shipped. We'll have that tracking that we can go back to and easily find out what's in our code and how can we pull out the good parts of it. UCM has definitely helped us access artifacts in our software development environment. We can go back and find out all the information about particular activities and change sets that were delivered at any time. By being able to track activities within Rational's ClearCase UCM, we're able to measure the risk that's going into our software development at any one time. And we can take that risk analysis and use that to plan for the future. UCM helps us streamline the work going into multiple projects at one time. I can have several developers working on one release while I have another group working on another release. And I can organize all of the work across multiple releases. And if there's common code, I can merge that from one project into another in a matter of minutes. UCM is organized communication across a large-scale development organization. I'm very confident that UCM will scale as our development environment scales. We plan on growing a lot over the next year, and I know that some of the new features coming up in UCM are really going to help us with that.